Hi everyone, bienvenidas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Tantalizing Tuesdays and good evening to everyone who came early. Sometimes it's just too good to wait. Those of you who are here early, it's so great to have you here for another wonderful Tantalizing Tuesdays. And today, this evening, our Tantalizing Tuesdays is WAP themed. WAP. Wet ass that thing. I think I can say pussy, right? People say pussy on YouTube all the time. Wet ass pussy. Yeah. We're giving you very that. That's what we're leaning into tonight. So that's the theme of the night, which is why I'm giving you very Kylie Jenner leopard, very Cardi B leopard. Bitch, if I could give you that hair that Cardi gave you in the video, bitch, I would do that. But I cannot. As you can see, she's giving you a shaved head today. You'll see it more when I'm not in this little box on the side. But that's what I'm leaning into now. I'm leaning into that. I'm leaning into a bit of a bald shaved head. If you're into it, cute. If you're not, I don't give a fuck. Wonderful. Well, I'm so glad that we're here for Tantalizing Tuesdays, of course. We have so much content for you. We hope everyone is ready for a fantastic program this evening. So, of course, this is when we do the shameless plugging because we like plugging on Tantalizing Tuesdays. So, of course, first of all, let's chat about Music Mondays. If you haven't been keeping up Music Mondays with Rayceen Pendarvis at 12 noon Eastern on Facebook Live, hashtag Music Mondays, tweet along. It's something new every week. Rayceen is giving you content every Monday, music content every Monday. She's giving you trivia. We're getting trivia. We're getting music moments. We're getting musical history. We're getting all of that. So tuning to Music Mondays with Rayceen Pendarvis, 12 noon Eastern on Facebook Live. And of course, wonderfully, we have, as you're here right now, Tantalizing Tuesdays with Rayceen Pendarvis featuring moi with a crown, because royalties in the house. So of course that's at 11 p.m. Eastern. This time, same time, every time, baby. Well, third Tuesdays every month. That's when we do Tantalizing Tuesdays. Of course, we also have Read a Book Wednesdays, leaning into that literature judge hunty with Rayceen Pendarvis, 12 noon Eastern on Facebook Live. So make sure you jump there, tweet along. Let's, hear your favorite books, your favorite poems, your favorite pieces of prose. If you want to get into some Shakespeare, you want to get into some Zane, girl, jump into it. Reading is what? Fundamental, hunty. So join Rayceen Read a Book Wednesdays at 12 noon Eastern on Facebook Live, as well as First Wednesdays. Our next First Wednesday with Rayceen Pendarvis is September 2nd, 2020. First Wednesday, September 2nd, 2020. Make sure that you come out for it. Make sure that you jump here for it. It is going to be everything. So that one is featuring Krylios, and we are going to be having a conversation with the guests from our TRP RKG series. That is Team Rayceen Productions, Rayceen, Krylios, and Guest. So we're going to be having the guests from those series popping up on September 2nd. That will be our first Wednesday program. And of course, and now it is almost the top of the hour. As a matter of fact, it is the top of the hour. So at this point, I want to welcome the fabulous Rayceen Pendarvis here to the stage because, honey, it's Tantalizing Tuesdays and the Queen must make her royal entrance. The Queen is here, honey. The Empress is here. The Goddess is here, honey. Rayceen Pendarvis.
Greetings and salutations to everyone.
Yes, yes, Ray. It is so great to have you here, Rayceen. I should not have said Ray. But it is time for Tantalizing Tuesdays. And we want to welcome everybody to Tantalizing Tuesdays.
Of course.
And if I didn't say it before, I'm Krylios, Team Rayceen Productions MC and producer. And here's Rayceen, baby. We are so happy to be here. It's been a fabulous day for you, Rayceen.
Every day is fabulous as long as I'm alive.
Yes, honey, I agree. It is a fabulous day as long as we're alive. And, as I said before, we are leaning into WAP, honey. WAP, WAP.
Ooh, wow, honey. Wow,
Yes,
honey.
honey. Some girls
Ooh.
don't got it, but some girls do, honey. If you got that gushy, then you're our type of girl.
I must say, I taught Megan Stallion and Carly B everything they know.
How to get that gush gush, honey, that mac and
Yeah.
cheese.
I told them to learn to wipe it up because it's so
Yes, honey, it's a flood. It's a flood. Jesus, help us. Noah's got to come and save us, honey, when we're done. It's a lot, girl. Get on the ark. Wet. Wet, honey. Rainy. But speaking of wet and raining, we have some wonderful guests with us tonight. We have some wonderful guests with us tonight, and we can't wait to welcome them tonight. So, in our first round of group action, we have two people who we've known from Story District, and much like you, Rayceen, I'm sure they have stories to tell. So, please welcome back our longtime friend with benefits, Monique, and Tantalizing. Monique is my friend, honey. She's a friend of mine, not a friend of yours. And we also want to welcome a Tantalizing Tuesdays virgin to the house. And of course, that is the wonderful LAUX. Welcoming LAUX to the house. We're so happy to have both Monique, as per usual, here with us, and LAUX. We love it.
Hello, hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys?
I'm good. I'm here with my pearl necklace on tonight.
We love a pearl necklace, baby.
You are killing it. Skin
and those ruby red lips. Those
yes. Oh my God. Speaking of pearl necklaces, anybody here ever get a pearl necklace?
I've done things to bought a few pearls.
I like that. LAUX, it's such an honor to have you here with us tonight on Tantalizing Tuesdays. Are you excited?
I am so excited. I love this team. It's going to be so much fun.
Of course, of course. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Now, tonight we're leaning into the theme of WAP, wet, gushy. The A and the P. I'm really censoring myself. I don't know why, but I just feel like, it's giving you...
if I was someone, what does the WAP stand for? Tell me what it stands for. I don't know.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing. If you've only seen the video and then you've never listened to the song, you're like, what is WAP? What is WAP? But girl, when you listen to that song, honey, the uncensored, they're giving you very, very that.
You understand that you have to... It's moist and wet.
Moist.
Wipe it out.
Wipe it out. But before we get deep into it, let's do a screenshot. I want everyone to pose as we get into the screenshot. Giving. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, guys, tell me about that WAP. Tell me about the essence of WAP, the essence of the moisture, the essence of just feeling your oats, feeling that life, feeling that moisture within your soul. Tell me about that. Oh, honey. LAUX, tell me about that first. Tell me about the life, the living, the soul of being moist.
Ooh. Moist. Well, this girl right here has been experiencing this moisture all of quarantine because I've been hoping and praying, but she's just been out there waiting, wet on her own.
Oh, girl.
Yes.
Oh, honey.
Shame. Yes.
Say.
You can be wet on your own, but you can also entertain that wetness.
Yeah, she gets taken care of.
Hey,
Yes. I love that. But LAUX, for those who don't know you, give me a wonderful introduction of yourself.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is LAUX, she, her, and I'm a first-time Black woman author of To All the Places I've Had Sex Before. It is a collection of short essays about my path towards sexual liberation, and also it really hits on the intersection between sexual health and mental health. So,
oh my God, that's beautiful.
I love the title of that book.
Yeah,
me too. Well, tell us about what went into writing such a wonderful, beautiful, affirming, book.
Yeah. So I mean, it started off. So I'm a part of a traveling book club. It's called It's Lit. And we read Roxane Gay's Hunger, which is a fabulous book. And if you haven't read it, you should read it. And the subtitle of that book is called A Memoir of My Body. And so we all gave ourselves the homework to write our own memoirs of our bodies. And, you know, maybe after today, we'll be writing memoirs of our WAPs because.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It'd be a nice memoir.
I
want a
It'd be
collection.
a fun and timely memoir.
It
And
makes
so-
sense. Yeah, I know people are dripping during this time, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, memoirs of your wife.
Someone please write it. Please write it.
Yes.
I wanna
So
be
why
there.
did you have
I
to
could
channel?
do a poem about that. Memoirs.
Definitely.
Oh,
Tell me, Lo,
definitely. I can see that.
What did you
Yeah.
channel as you wrote this book? Tell me what you channeled, to really get into the vibe and get into the mood of, writing this book.
Yeah, so I spent a lot of time in public because
Good.
a lot of these essays are about times that I was spending time in public, getting that WAP pleasured.
Okay.
And so I spent a lot of time in public. I spent a lot of time reading my own journals. I was like, oh, these are juicy. Like, what was I writing about back in the day? I spent a lot of time listening to 90s music, which I was raised on.
Yes.
And just like
Stuff
getting
like
into the mood.
SWV downtown.
All of that. All of that. Some Jodeci,
Yes.
getting into it.
Yes,
And
right.
so lots of stimuli went into creating that book.
Okay.
Did you name names or change the names or the scene?
So I didn't name any of my partners because they're irrelevant. Or at least, no, they're irrelevant. I learned a lot from them, and I did talk to almost every single one of them before publishing. So that was good, like going back and being like, okay, this is how I experienced this. How did
I know they can't wait to read that.
Also, you got their perspectives as well and use that to kind of use that to inform the essay as well.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I ended up speaking with a lot of people, talking to friends who are in my life or who are still in my life, but like who are part of the book, but then also talking to partners from the past.
Let me ask you this. Speaking of public, can you name some of the places that you had sex in public?
Yes.
Your favorite, yeah.
Yes, I can. I have a hard time like picking my favorite, but I think one of the ones that is most fun is my first chapter is about the foam party. Ooh. And so you're at a foam party just in my home state, Michigan. And I was having a really good night. I was on probably a few too many drugs and just had myself a good old time in the middle of the foam. Got into some mess. And
yes.
Yeah. It was a spectacular time.
Where did the foam end up?
Yeah, right.
In too many places. And like that foam is being shared by everyone. So like you think foam, you think clean and like Dove, but it's like, do I actually want this everywhere?
It contains juices.
Yes, for that WAP. It made it even woppier.
I love it. By the way,
you gotta take the foam and package it and call it WAP foam.
Yes. I love it. Wait, so I'm wondering if Rayceen and Monique have ever had, a little bit of, outside dalliances there, themselves. Just a little bit of, I'm not in my bedroom, I'm somewhere else. And,
Saving the most fabulous one for my autobiography, honey.
There's so many.
I have to pay for that, darling.
Yes. Well, I've had a few that weren't in my bed. I went to boarding school, I went to boarding school for 7 years. And my, 17, 18, 19, I was in boarding school from 12 to 19. So 7 years. And those years, 17, 18 to 19, we weren't using beds, girl.
What were you using?
Everything else.
Honestly,
Everything
I did not use a bed for intercourse until I was like maybe 20. You know, yeah, when I moved to America, I was like giving you, we were at boarding school, so you know, we found every nook and cranny that one could find to really just, have those little times together.
I can
So
imagine the headmistress.
Ooh.
they called me the head doctor by then, baby.
Oh shoot.
How about
And
you,
what were you fixing?
Oh, sure. How about you, Monique, before we wrap this segment up?
I don't know. I got my own specialty right here.
Yes!
Yeah, you got your pot and mac and cheese.
You hear it?
I hear it.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Oh yes, I love the prop. You
Y'all are
better
so
get it.
nasty. And I got a
love
pot for my big pussy.
Yeah.
Bang it around. Stir it up. Stir it up. Like stir it up. Like stir it. You gotta stir it up. You gotta bang it. Hold it on camera, Monique.
Yes, hear it.
Y'all are so nasty.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Well, you know, sometimes
Yes, that's how it is all the time.
Mhm.
It
It's
has
gotta
a
be
quiet.
moist.
It makes that quiet.
Oh,
You know, Rayceen
I got it from
always,
you.
Rayceen always lets us know about that. That it gives.
Always. I work on it because of Rayceen. Yes. Get those Klegels in. Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Below, if you don't know what that is, that's the sound of my punani.
For anyone who's ever been to the Ask Rayceen show or been to, so many of her events, you might have heard that story before, right?
Yes.
It's giving very, 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 very that. I love it. I love it. Guys, but I know we've all seen, the WAP music video is giving you very, female empowerment. It is giving you sexual liberation. It is giving you a very, bitch, I'll talk about my pussy if I need to talk about my motherfucking pussy, hunty. And we live for that. We live for that. We love that. It is giving you all of that. And baby, it's number one on the charts right now. So I guess the girls are living, honey. The girls are getting wappy. They are getting wappy.
Yes. I agree with that.
Yes,
Yes.
it is beautiful. It's beautiful. But as we're coming down to the end, is there anything that my wonderful guests want to say before I put them back into the waiting room and bring out our other guests?
Have a WAP week. I don't know.
I love it. Every week needs to be a WAP week.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess I just wanted to say, so this book, and if you go on Amazon right now, what'd you say?
I said plug it.
Thank
We
you.
love
I'm
that.
a plug.
That's right. Shameless. Shameless.
If you go on Amazon right now, it's 99 cents for an ebook. And we're doing a giveaway right now. So if you buy a book on the ebook and then shoot me yourself leaving a review of the book, then you'll be put in a drawing for a free signed copy from me.
Awesome.
That is
Okay,
awesome.
yes.
Oh my God. Thank you guys so much
you.
for joining us as usual, Monique. Thank you for being here. We love you. Thank
Love
you,
you too.
Lo. It's such
Bye,
a
Lo.
pleasure having you.
Yeah, this
And
was
guys,
fun.
as Monique said, have a WAP week.
Woo.
Thank you. And for viewers, the book link will be in the description. See you later, guys.
Wow. Do we have any descriptions? Anybody receiving the free mask? Anybody mentioning anything?
Oh, yes, and we haven't mentioned that yet. Yes, if you're here early, honey, and you've been commenting, you just could be the lucky owner of one of our fabulous, wonderful at Team Rayceen masks, honey. Get it before it's out. Get it before it's out. So tonight you can be one of the winners of one of the masks. But if you're not lucky to be one of the winners tonight, you can do a $10 donation to get one of the masks, of course, and you can pick them up from VSL, from Rayceen. And it's gonna be fabulous. Get those masks, honey. We want to be safe. We want to be faced there. So the first 3, jump into it. Get those masks. Get into it, honey.
Comment. Tell me. Tell me about if you wear it. What would you wear it for? What will you
Ooh,
do?
girl. You know, people are having sex with their masks. You know, people who are, because the time has gone where people aren't doing, where people are just jumping back onto the grinder and the jacked and the Tinder and the everything, honey. But they're wearing masks in the hookups, honey. I've heard it from a friend of mine.
Oh,
Uh,
was that Monique?
She's a friend of mine, not a friend of yours. Well, we're jumping into segment 2, my love. And who's zooming ho?
Who's in the boom boom room next?
In the boom boom room, baby. So next up, we have our two lovely ladies who Rayceen and the High, of course, have been one-on-one with, but never together. So please welcome to the room, Ms. Gina Nicole Brown, as well as the wonderful and the fabulous DJ Blakberri. Yes. And the girls are out. The girls are out tonight.
I didn't get that memo that we were putting them out today.
Oh, honey, we're giving you Tia and Samira, honey.
Louise.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for viewers, if you go on our, if you stay on this channel or YouTube channel, you will see our interview with Gina Nicole Brown or interview with DJ Blakberri. You can also see Gina Nicole Brown in a few of our Out with Team Rayceen vlogs. So baby, we are giving it to you. We have family in the house. We're so happy to have both of you here. And before we begin, let us do a wonderful screenshot with just the four of us. And then I'm going to have you guys introduce yourselves for everyone. Yes, there we go. Wonderful. Now let us have some introductions. Gina, go first.
Hi, I'm Gina Nicole Brown. I always love to be with Rayceen and Krylios. Love you.
And we love having you.
Very high.
Again and again and again.
Yes.
I'm Gina. I'm a performance artist and actor. You know, you've seen me around.
Yes. And DJ Blakberri.
I am DJ Blakberri, DJ in the DMV area, the official only female DJ at the MGM Grand whenever they open up. So
yes.
We're going to come over there and party down. We're going to tear on tables and we just going to do all kind of shows.
Yeah, so I'm so happy to be here. I'm enjoying myself. Y'all got me all cued up. You know, when you quarantine, you don't even care, but you maybe put my good hair on.
No, it's very that I'm like, okay, I have Tantalizing Tuesdays today. What is the look I'm going to serve? You know, it's WAP is the theme. WAP is the theme. I watched the video like 3 times today and I was like, you know what, girl? Because when I'm watching the video, girl, when Kylie Jenner stepped out, I was like, girl, I didn't even expect her. And she is giving you some body. I don't know, she was born with it. She made it. It grew, whatever it was, girl. But she was giving you body down and giving you a leopard. Girl,
she was giving moist. I had to wipe
yes, honey, moist. And you know, Monique just left and Monique spoke about having a WAP weekend, a very wappy weekend. So a very wappy week. Yeah. So, you know, guys, tell me, and let's start with DJ Blakberri. Tell me about what would make your week the wappiest of it all. Tell me what would make your week wappy.
Let's see. That is a good question. I'm naturally whoppy, so maybe born with it. Yes, I was. So it don't take much. But as far as having a whoppy weekend, just a whole bunch of fellatio.
Yeah.
To it, because I'm just saying, been quarantined, you know. Just go right to it, you know. Talk lips. You know how they say that speak in tongues. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Shaka Khan, yes.
That's Shaka Khan. I live. Well, Gina, tell me about it. Tell me about moisture. Give me something about moisture and cream. Tell me how that is. How is your week running? How is it dripping?
slipping and sliding into it as best I can. That's just how I do. You know, I have 2 children. You know how they got here. So the weather was
The Easter Bunny border.
and the weather was moist. The weather stays moist, but it could be more moist. It is, you know, I've seen a little bit of a dry front these last few months. I mean, I would like somebody to sing into my microphone.
Yes.
So, that's all I'm saying. Yeah.
I love it. But you know,
there's a dry front here. It needs to be a little moisture.
you know, we're checking the weather. We're checking the weather.
They're having dry fronts down under. And I'm expecting a lot of rain coming in.
Listen, we need it. We need, and you know, I'm sure for many people, it's been, you know, the quarantine has taken a toll on many people, you know, when it comes to that. But tell me, you guys are both artists. You're both performers. Tell me how you infuse, you know, the wappiness. You know, tell me how you infuse sex and relationship and love and all of that within your art. You go ahead, Gina.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, I have a fiery personality, and I hope that I bring that into all of my art and frankly, my life. I'm passionate about everything. So if we're making love, I'm passionate. If we're arguing, I'm passionate. And then we're gonna make love after because I'm so passionate.
Maybe
right?
break up to make up.
I infuse it in my writing. I hope when I'm bringing characters to life on stage or film that I'm bringing it in there, that you can see there's a fire. She's got something to say. So I try to blend it into everything that I do.
What about you, DJ Blakberri?
Oh, I like to call mine the stages, because as a DJ, it depends on where you are. You get to see everybody who comes in, their personalities. You got the girls, sophisticated, they're cute, the ratchetness, the sexy, the little bookworms. And my job is I don't care what you think you are, you about to get on this floor. So I go through stages, let you come in, you know, get your 2-step on, you know, get your first and second drink. Then I'm moving in. I'm like going to play songs. When I'm at a club, I want to hear. So it's going to start off, you know, cute. Then you're going to be like, rock the boat. You're going to be like, hold up. Then play a little Kim, play some Luke, and then we just going down. I want everybody to have a good time. I mean, from what I see, I've seen people who be in the corner trying to be cute, and they hear that one hoe ass song. There's some
hoes in this house.
There's some hoes in this house.
Watch people who try to be cute, and at the end of the night, they don't have their shoes when they leave. Some of them, they dresses be up, the wig be back here, and it's because they turned into straight up like and that's the point. You know, it get dark. They have fun when you turn on the lights. Fix yourself, but
one lash be here, the other one be up here. Lips be smeared.
You know, drunken love. So for me, it's the song. So through my artistry, it's the songs. If I went to a club or a party, what do I want to hear that's gonna make it? And make me feel sexy.
All right, girl.
Right?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Or talking shit. You know, there's some sex songs where you be like, you don't know Neho. There's been the places I've been. Who about 5 or 6 best friends? You know, there are songs for that. There's a song for everything.
Everything.
I interpret what you want to hear. And if you know the words, then you're going to embody that whole person. So if I'm Trina, you're going to be Trina. If I play Lil' Kim, you got it going on. Well, everybody already know, you know.
Yes.
I see if I play Cardi, you're going to embody that and you turn into that character. So that's what I like to do. I like to bring the soundtrack to you and how you feel. You feel sexy, you feel ratchet, you feel like a hoe. That's what I do.
I love it. I love it. So I think we've all seen the WAP video. I want to get both of you, you know, your impressions on the WAP video. Like the first time you saw it, how did it make you feel? And then when you watched it a second time, just to be like, okay, girl, let me see it again. What was your impression? Go ahead, Gina.
Okay, so yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, huh. Right then, okay. And here's the thing. It's not because that hasn't been said or done before, right? Like, this ain't new.
Yeah, people are acting like it's new. Like, girl, you ain't never heard, like, honey.
I mean, even the Pointer Sisters were getting excited, right? You know, that was about something. So don't play like this is new. It's just it's a little more blatant. Like, it's in the past, it might have been slightly more subtle.
A lot of innuendo.
And you were like, wait a minute, is like a prayer? Is she really? What's she praying to?
What's she praying to? Why is she on her knees? Why is she on her knees?
No diggity, no doubt. Was in there for I don't know. So it's not that it's new, right? But it was so in my face. And I think from my Gen X perspective, it is because the younger people that I know, I birthed. And I'm like, wait a minute, I can't have my little children doing that in my face. So that was my initial, like, wait a minute, what? But then I was like, this ain't nothing. Come on now, girl. Girl, come on.
Yes. What about you, DJ Blakberri?
I am in the DMV and I listen to house music at night. So when I heard it, I immediately was like, there's some whores in this
house. Yeah.
Like, I immediately was like, oh, they about to go in. Me, I musically, I just liked it. I wasn't shocked because, I mean, you had Millie Jackson.
Yes.
Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, like I said, Trina. You had Luke. You know, I wasn't shocked by it, and it's in your face now. And I think because we're quarantined, everybody is just thinking about it. But it's always been there. But it's been men sexualizing women.
Yes, for a long time.
Only like Nicki went in, but like me growing up, Little Kim went all the way in. Like, her flyer was her legs spread wide apart and she was in pink and it was hardcore and it was everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah. That's an iconic photo, by the way. Iconic.
So for me, it wasn't about, you know, oh my God, it's just another way of saying it. They're not saying anything different from the other female artists. So for me, it was like, oh, it's another thing I can mix in with what I already do, especially being a DJ. I wasn't shocked at all. I mean, I was 16 years old when Hardcore L9 came out, and I'm up here talking about something. I used to be scared of it. Now I throw lips to the shit. Like a real bitch. Had the Hunter, Janet Jackson. I'm here like, what is she? I mean, she embodied that. So I think it's different because Cardi is a mother, married, and it's no different what Beyonce did. Let's not forget the Beyonce Partition.
Partition, Blow, Drunken Girl.
Rihanna had some stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
The hoopla is she's a mother. You know, sometimes being a mother, and Gina, you can understand this, you get lost in yourself and you forget at one point you felt sexy and you looked sexy. So I applaud it because it's like, okay, I can dress up like this and feel like how I got them kids, or feel sexy and still be a mom, because sometimes I get lost. It's like, she shouldn't be doing that. She's not a role model. She's here to let people know I'm a mom, I'm married, but at the same time, I still got this wet ass pussy.
Yes, bitch. Like,
I mean, moms spread it. That's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how we got to be a mom. We spread it.
It's Freaknik. Some of y'all parents was loop dancers, you know?
Yes.
Right.
Where did you meet your auntie? Met her your uncle at Freaknik. You know, this is the first time this has happened. This has been going on for years. Rick James talked about sex, but I think it's because it's coming from women and they're taking control, whereas men put us in a position where, you know, like Lollipop, Lil Wayne singing.
Yes.
He took every song was sexualized by what men are going to do to women. Women are like, you going to pay my tuition for this wet ass pussy. Now, the reason why some men are upset is because some of them paid tuition
for that wet ass pussy.
And so it's an ego thing. It's like, no, I'm about to talk about, you know, like Little Kim. She basically would tell you what she was going to do. You can call me a whore all you want, but you just bought me this car.
Yeah, you know.
person in there, and it's nothing wrong with that. So
sometimes someone just wants, a big Mack truck to just back up into their little garage, honey.
Sometimes they do.
Said, it's got DAP, which is dry ass pussy, and that's your problem, and you need to go to the gynecologist. And as my dad, who's a nurse, said, they need to LTP, which is lubricate that pussy. That's what he has said. So let's just keep it real.
Or just get out of quarantine. That one might help too.
Hating men. If you upset of the song, it's because something is wrong with your stuff, and you need to fix it. It's nothing wrong with that. It's actually a good thing, and it's stimulating. So
you drink plenty of water so your punani will be moist.
Yes, honey. Yes.
As you can see,
what about you? When you first saw the video, what was your take?
The first time I had heard about it all week. I said I'm not going to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So a Saturday night, I put it on, and I said, "Oh,
right.
Oh, what did she just say?" So I had to watch it again. I said, "What? Wait a minute. Let me back that up and watch it again." And I was like, "Oh my!" But I must say, when I read the lyrics today for the very first time, completely, just to make sure I was hearing everything.
He was hearing everything right.
I was. And it reminds me of, now, when you talk about house music, I think about the very first time in the early 70s, there was a song called Sensuous Woman Goes to the Disco. And that was the woman who was Rudy Ray Moore, Dolomite's protege.
Oh!
If you've seen the film Dolomite, the woman who's his protege did this fabulous song. And when I tell you, that song was pure wretched. It was wretched with a house beat she was telling, when I say everyone who is watching now, Google it and listen to Sensual Woman Goes to the Disco. And then, it's like the predecessor when you think of Millie Jackson and all of those stuff. And then I remember in the 80s, French Kiss, when that was so done, how they slowed that organic sound, and it had never been heard like that. And the kids we was getting it in. And then when it was speed up, we were on top of speakers and chairs. So I'm seeing and hearing the way this generation is interpreting that the way we did. So it's all part, I just sit back and raise my hands and celebrate. And especially women who can talk about their punani and celebrate it in a way that it's like, you know what? I may be a mother, I may be a wife, I may be a sister and a daughter, but I'm still a woman.
Yeah.
And I'm still sexual and sensuous.
And I'm dripping, honey.
I watched a video of a young man who was with this wonderful Caucasian great grandmother who was about 80-something years old. He played it for her and she was going, and then she started dancing a little bit in the chair. And then she said, and he says, "Great grandma, what did you think of it?" She said, "You know what? It was a lot to take in, but it felt so good." I said, "All right." I said, so see, it's liberating.
It is wonderful. And my favorite line from that song, from the video, is when Megan says, "If he eats my ass, he's a bottom feeder."
I feel like you would hang on to that line.
Baby, I did, girl. I did.
I just celebrated all the wetness.
I think my favorite line is when she said, "When I get on top, I'm gonna spell my name," and I was like,
"Yes, bitch!" No, okay. So today I watched a reaction to the video, right? And so it was the day it came out, and so she was listening to the song, and she was like, "Wait, bitch!" She had to go back. She was like, "Spell my name." She was like trying to do it. She was like, "Wait,
on a bed."
I'm like, "Oh, girl, I gotta try that, girl. Spell your name on it, honey, while you're riding."
Yeah, you know how many women was like, "Hold on a second, let me
think about that."
Right, knees, because that's, if you got a long name, you better spell it.
I'll be like, "Yes, all right."
For me, that, honey, you for me.
Look, Mississippi, M.I. crooked letter.
SSIPPI, honey.
I find it interesting is that people don't realize, and I don't know if people know this, but in the old folks' home, in the old like retirement homes, the STD rates are up. Some of them 88-year-olds got some WAPs.
Yeah, they do. They're tearing it up.
They wrinkled ass pussies, but they wet. You know what I'm saying?
Because they think they can't get pregnant. Like they're not even thinking about. They're just hitting it, right?
Yeah, just getting it together, girl.
And they're not thinking about STDs or STIs, so they are tearing it up, honey.
Right.
It's like I'm about to die anyway, so if I'm gonna catch it, at least I'm gonna catch some ass.
Right. We'll right.
So yeah,
them old men getting pandemic pussy.
Yes, honey.
I'm gonna make that song. That's gonna be my new song.
I mean, they're almost lucky to be quarantined together. I'm quarantined with 2 kids.
Oh God, baby. Oh, it's a lot.
5 months.
Oh, can you believe it's been 5 months though? Oh my God.
I tell you, I can believe it. Yeah. No macaroni and cheese sounds going on here.
So the people at CVS look at you real funny when you buy all them batteries.
I mean, I know they're like, honestly, oh, I got batteries. I stay batteried up. Don't play.
Younger kids, it's just hard in general to find the time to even. I have a 3 and a 5-year-old, and they are really attached everywhere. So it's like Black Ops, like Mission Impossible. You got to come off the ceiling and hop on, and then you got to keep an ear just in case they wake up. It's it's
like, mommy, what they're hurting mommy.
No, I have God that it's co-op in here. It's still Team 6 in these streets. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to get, it's 3 floors in this house.
Yes. And listen, honestly, and kids will, I know growing up, I heard my parents multiple times. I've walked in on them. I've seen them. Did it scare me?
It made you gay.
It really did.
It probably did, girl. It probably did.
Oh my God.
I just hope that people enjoy all aspects of it. I mean, even Aaliyah, she was talking about Rock the Boat. What y'all thought she was talking about? Y'all?
Yeah. It wasn't the waves, it wasn't the turbulence of the ocean, honey.
I'm gonna tell you one song that gagged me. It's a song by LaBelle called You Turn Me On. I thought that song was like, oh yeah, you turn me on, you make me feel good. My girlfriend played that for me one night, and she said, I want you to listen to this line. And when they said, I come like the pouring rain, each time you call my name, keep doing what you're doing, what you're doing, what you're doing. I lost it right then and there. It all came together for me. I said, oh, this song is pure.
Yes.
Me growing up, I was born in '80, so watching hip hop and R&B get together. So we would be watching the jukebox. If y'all know, shout out whoever know what the box is, jukebox. You would type it in and get the video request. But we used to listen to 357, and they had this song called "Juicy Got Him Crazy," and we would be like, "Juicy got him crazy." And when I got older, and I was thinking, they talking about the whole time their WAPs and what the men do. And this is one part. They were like, and they like hand gestures. They was like just ration out the juice.
Yes.
A time. And I was like, oh my God. Like it's a whole song. If y'all need to look at it, Juicy got him crazy.
I love that song. I love that song. I love them. And now, you know what? I'm gonna have to take another double take of this song. I slept on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known.
What juice? And they said, you just ride the horse. And I was like, oh, when I'm riding a horse, where I sit. And I was like, okay, yeah. And this is a song MC Hammer had his dancing the whole time talking about. And she said just a little bit of Juicy, and it's it. The man's got it. He gone. And I was like, hold on, how old was I when this come out? And I'm talking about this got him crazy.
Girl, listen. But I like those songs with the innuendo as well. I love a blatant bitch, but I also love I remember when I first heard Inside My Love by Minnie Riperton, and Inside My Love.
Why was she hitting them high notes?
Girl, listen. I used to, when I was with my boyfriend, that was her song, honey. When the night came down, and I was like, oh, bitch, turn on Inside My Love, and let's get it popping. I was leaning into it. It's beautiful. And you know which other song? Shut Up and Drive by Rihanna.
Yeah.
When she says, honey, the whole song is sex, the whole song, the whole car, everything. It's all about sex. It's all about sex. And I'm like, okay, girl, got a ride that's smoother than a limousine. Can you handle the curves? Like it's giving you all from 0 to 60 in 3.5. I was like, okay, girl, you better do it.
I slept on that one too. I slept on that one.
Oh, we're gonna do the shameless plugs later, but I have a Spotify and I have 2 Spotify things.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Bedroom Bangers. It gets you started, but the other one is called Sex With Me, and it just goes straight into it. If anybody want to follow me on Spotify, I got Tank Dirty on there. I got Prince on there. Scandalous,
right? I mean, Little Red Corvette. I mean, it doesn't even matter with Prince. The whole
Darling Nikki. For me, honey.
Listen, that's all Prince did. That's all Prince did.
I mean, I know they know Darling Nikki, but I feel like they slept on Little Red Corvette. Like,
you know what I slept on? By Cyndi Lauper. That was about masturbation.
Oh, yeah.
By Cyndi Lauper. And I had no idea I slept on that one.
I knew later. I think I knew later, but I didn't know for a long time.
By Sheena Easton. Come on, Sugar Walls. What is she talking about, y'all? Sugar Walls.
I think I thought that was drugs.
Nah. The way she was like, come deep inside my sugar walls. Go listen to it.
No, okay.
But I heard that at first, I was like, dun, dun, dun. And I was in the club and I said,
shooting love in your direction. Come on.
Wait a minute. This song is pure creation.
My parents got me listening to talking about Get It Up. Oh no.
That's what they were doing. Oh my God. Listen, guys, I'm so glad that you came and joined us tonight. It's been so fabulous. I want you guys to use this opportunity to plug anything you want to plug. This is the shameless plug section. So I'll start with you, Gina. Anything you want to talk about, anything you want to plug, jump into it.
Yeah, I mean, like I usually post whatever I'm sort of working on that can be public on Instagram, sometimes on Facebook, but on Instagram for sure. So you can always follow me at Gina Nicole Brown on Instagram. And I just finished writing a 30-minute TV sitcom that I'm rewriting. Like I'm going to rewrite, and then it's a matter of pitching. But that's so far down. But it's one of these things that I just want to do. Do you know? And I don't know how far it'll get, but I have to do it. I want to do it. Otherwise, I'm always posting if I do a comedy show or if I'm in a film. I have film stuff on there. But yeah, just Instagram or IMDb me. I've got some short films on Amazon and some different things going on. So yeah, I'm public. I'm out there.
There we go. Thank you. And you, DJ Blakberri.
You can follow me on DJ Blakberri at Instagram. And if you want, I pulled up my Spotify. If you want to do Spotify, I am on Spotify. If you want, clean up music, old school music, bedroom bangers, if you need a little help. I'm also on Facebook as D Evans. I want to give a shout out to my friend. She's Styles. She's in the DMV. So this nice little numbers from her.
Ooh.
She hooked me up, but I try to do more I DJ live, and coming soon I'll announce that I possibly have my own go-go radio show with Go-Go Radio.
Oh,
nice.
But besides that, hopefully I'll go live this weekend, and I will I turn 40, so we'll see what happens.
Woo-hoo!
Wow, the big happy birthday, my love.
So I might like you, but I ain't gotta deal with your ass. That's But like I said, DJ Blakberri on Instagram, D Evans, DJ Blakberri in parentheses on Facebook, and I'm also DJ Blakberri on Twitter.
And remember, guys, that's Blakberri without a C. There's no C. So jump into that. Thank you guys so much. As usual, such a pleasure. Such a pleasure.
Yeah.
And have a wappy weekend, guys. Have a wappy week. Bye. Rayceen, that was so fun. fun. That was everything. Before I have you make your closing announcement, of course, I have some reminders for everyone. So let me jump into that at this moment and, just to remind everyone of what we have coming up. So, we can get into that. So, of course, we want everyone to subscribe to our YouTube channel because, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get into it. We have everything.
If you're making a note tonight, you might could win those masks.
Yes, don't forget about the mask. So make sure you're commenting right now to get the mask. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. You always know when we're going live. So we are giving you everything here. Subscribing is totally free. And if you have a Gmail account, girl, just do it. It takes one click. It takes one click. So that's youtube.com/c/Team Rayceen. Videos include interviews, vlogs, and more. So make sure that you subscribe. New content is added every single week. We have new content, not even just every week, girl. We have new content every day. Every day we go live every day. We have new content coming out every day. We're recording every day. We're uploading things every day. So come through, honey, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And of course, follow us. We encourage everyone to follow Team Rayceen Productions on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's at Team Rayceen on all of them. And of course, come to our Eventbrite page. That's teamrayceen.eventbrite.com. No, of course, we want everyone to also follow us on all our different social media platforms, not just Team Rayceen Productions, but also Rayceen Fans. That's at Rayceen Fans on Twitter and Facebook. We also have TR Media, that's our promotions page. That is TRFYI on Twitter and TRFYI IG on Instagram. Of course, we also have the Ask Rayceen Show Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and that's all at Ask Rayceen. And of course, you can follow Rayceen Pendarvis, the High Priestess of Love, Queen of the Shameless Plug, Empress of Pride, and Goddess of DC, at Rayceen HRH, at Rayceen Pendarvis, and Rayceen.Pendarvis on Facebook. Of course, love's donations are appreciated. Donations are appreciated. The Cash App is there. That is hashtag Ask Rayceen. The PayPal is also askrayceen@gmail.com. And before I even continue, we want to talk about those masks. Get into the mask, honey. Get into the mask, because the way how you donate is by going to our Cash App. That is exactly how you donate. Go to our Cash App, and that is how you can donate. So don't forget that our Cash App is at Team Rayceen, just at Ask Rayceen Show. Sorry. So jump into that, get into that, and that is what we are serving. Aside from that as well, we also want to make sure that you follow Rayceen and myself on our personal channels, and that would be Rayceen Pendarvis. If you want to find all of that, you can go to rayceen.com and you get all the information here about, the High Priestess of Love, honey, the Goddess of DC. That's where you find all the information. It's rayceen.com. Not many bitches have their own internet domain, honey. Not many do, but some bitches do, and Rayceen does. So go to rayceen.com, and that's how you'll do it. And if you want to follow me, if I'm giving you the sensation, if I'm giving you the WAP, if I'm giving you all of that, it's simple, it's easy. It's Krylios, at It's Krylios on Twitter, at It's Krylios on Instagram. And of course, it's Tantalizing Tuesdays. I want to tell you guys about all the things that we have. Tantalizing Tuesdays, third Tuesdays, right? We also have, I should promote this, yes, August 29th, Poet Ray Monet presents For Couples Only, which I will be hosting. And you can get so much more information on that if you go to the website. So the bill is bit.ly/4couplesdc. You can get all the information on that. That is Saturday, August 29, 2020, 21 plus only. We're giving you burlesque, erotic poets, comedy, food, drinks, vendors, live music, and of course, our quickies. Intro to role play, intro to anal, intro to bondage. Oh my God. We are giving you all of that. So make sure that you jump in and get into that. So Follow our YouTube, jump into that, come to Music Mondays with Rayceen Pendarvis at 12 noon Eastern on Facebook Live, hashtag Music Mondays. So when you're there with Rayceen on Music Mondays on Facebook, make sure you tweet along. We're giving you trivia, we're giving you music history, we're giving you guests, we're giving you, name that tune, we're giving you all of that for Music Mondays. So watch Music Mondays and tweet along with hashtag Music Monday. Of course, Tantalizing Tuesdays, once again, join Rayceen and myself, 11 p.m., as we talk about sex and sensuality. And it's Rayceen and myself. So we're here, girl. Join us again for Read a Book Wednesdays with Rayceen Pendarvis at 12 noon Eastern on Facebook Live. We are giving you novels, we're giving you poetry, we're giving you prose, we're giving you all of that, honey. So jump in, because reading is what?
Fundamental.
Yes, honey. Like the great girls from Paris is burning. If you never know, reading is fundamental. Boo boo. And of course, first Wednesday, September 2nd, 2020. That's our next first Wednesday with Rayceen Pendarvis on YouTube Live right here on this channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be having a conversation with some of the guests from our Team Rayceen Productions RKG series. That's Rayceen, Krylios, and guests. And that's where we have our big guests, celebrities and famous people. So we'll be having them September 2nd, jumping in with us to have a wonderful chat to see what they've been up with since we last had a chat with them, honey. All of us socialites just getting together, it's like company. We're just all coming together for a good kiki, girl. So join us for a good ass kiki on September 2nd, 2020, a conversation with our TRP RKG YouTube series guests. And once again, donations, much appreciated. And of course, we've announced, but the first time here on Tantalizing Tuesdays, we are partnering with the Washington Blade to present the DC Council at Large 2020 Candidate Forum, moderated by Rayceen Pendarvis and yours truly. We will be having 3 sessions. First, Tuesday, September 15th. The second, Tuesday, September 22nd. The third, Tuesday, September 29th. And it runs from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern, streaming live on Facebook. So for more information, visit washingtonblade.com/@large2020. So we love that, honey. We cannot wait to see what these 24 at-large candidates will be serving us for those 3 weeks in September. Once again, donations much appreciated. Cash App, hashtag Ask Rayceen, PayPal, askrayceen@gmail.com. Guys, we thank you so much for joining us. We have come to the end of our show. And Rayceen, any last words?
Just remember, when you walk, keep it moist.
Oh, keep it moist, honey. I love it. I love it. I love it. So everyone, see you next Tantalizing Tuesdays. Bye. Keep it wappy.